Hello folks, just wanted to show you a beautiful set of sights. The sunset is looking pretty damn good. Now, I don't normally do tech related videos, but I think in this occasion it's actually way more than worth it. And that's because these Amazon, the big orange box things you collect your parcels from to save yourself being in for when the parcel's in. Well, they are mighty useful. I've sworn by them for years. But as a slight issue, see if you get maybe 2 or 3 items and they're relatively small, the person that comes to put the parcels in the box quite often will put them in always one, as in they'll put all 3 in one, when in actual fact they should be using box number 1 for one, 2 for the other, and you get the rest of the story, right? But in this occasion, my occasion, they actually stuffed 2 tech related items into one, right? So I put in one of the 2 codes you get via email, and the door opened. I was only expecting to get 1 out, so I got that 1 item out and closed the door shut. But as I was closing the door, there was a prompt saying on the screen there were multiple doors to open. So that's the thing that kind of fueled me to shut that door over, and I wish I didn't, because there's another parcel within it, as in parcel number 2. But anyway, and luckily so, I got the most expensive parcel out without being trapped. Much lesser expensive item was the thing that got trapped. And it does say if you need help or assistance, contact this number. So I phoned up this number, and the guy was going to connect me through to the retail team to get potentially that door to reopen and me to have the item that got trapped. But it was a Sunday worker syndrome. People can't be bothered, and the person who got through to wasn't interested in really helping. The only thing that could be given was a refund. Amazon and refunds are 2 oxymoronic words, let's be honest. So there we have it. I was just basically letting you know, because this could happen to anyone if it happened to me, right? The Amazon delivery guy, he is actually meant to be putting each item into each portion of that box. Whether it was time or him trying to be kind of innovative, I can see where he's come from. But this innovative, I could get my tongue around them words, right? Backfired. It didn't backfire on him, it backfired on me. And it could backfire on any customer, let alone anybody else, So it doesn't help when these wee boxes open in the Amazon locker. There's no actual lighting within. It would massively help, and maybe that's something that could actually improve the whole Amazon locker experience. Having lights on inside, lights it trigger on when the door opens. That'd be highly helpful. It doesn't take replacing the boxes, it just involves a few sets of LEDs, a wee bit of wiring, and maybe a wee upgrade to the software, and that'd be it. So I had to go and buy a replacement of what was trapped in the Amazon box. It costed £1 more. I'm not overly happy about it, and my refund would be due in approximately Thursday. You notice when they do refunds, they don't do the FPI refunds, they put it on the back system. Anyone that's unknown to what I'm saying, right? Bank's automated clearing system, right? And to be honest, it's the cheaper of the two systems to process, because API is faster payment initiative, and basically you're getting money within 15 minutes via API, whereas backs, the money gets put on and transferred over on a certain day every week, fortnight or month, depending on what the situation is, and it's cheaper to process all the banking related details and the banking related processes rather than FPI. I think everyone would probably far prefer an FPI, to be honest. So annoying. But I wanted to pass this information on to you because just to make sure when you are using Amazon Locker, open the door and have a right good rummage round. You know, as I say, inside there's no lighting, so yeah, the biggest thing you can do is have a rummage round. On my occasion, as I said, it did have prompts for another door to open, but it must have sort of corrected itself, because when I closed that door over and I put the other code in, it just was like, nah, not accepted, blah blah blah. So and they even locked the system for 3 minutes because I put in the wrong code numerous times. But anyway, yes. Anyway, I better stop talking. I'm getting to that point where I'm going to start rambling on about something. Anyway, share, like and subscribe.